Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and we're finishing up with our customization of Ty, who is actually a custom of Generations Chromia. And we're finally getting to the coup de grace. So, might be one more part after this, because we do got to reassemble this when we're done, but yeah, for now we're going to work on painting the final bits. Hopefully we'll get this done quick. So we're going to actually start with the front wheel, since it's got to be done anyway. So we're going to get this going. It's going to be starting out in that nice metallic red. Good old red metal flake. And yeah, we're doing this pretty much what we did with the back legs, so way back at the first three parts. You know, just doing the outer rim first in the red metal flake. Will help. And this will keep it pretty even with the other tires, because we do want to match the design of the back wheels to keep this uniform, make sure that it's in theme, you know, because it would look really silly if the front wheel did not match the back wheel. That's one side. Since this is two sides, we're just going to do both of them at once. Hold on a sec. I'm going to mix this up a little bit, make sure I get that that metal flake in the paint. Because we want that sparkle. Nice sparkle shine. This good. Okay. And there we go. That's nice. Off to a good start. And since this one has that unique wheel type... Oh, it's supposed to. Stay. Oh, you can't even see it, so... Basically, I'm just standing it up on the the tire to make sure that it doesn't smudge any paint. This one might run a little longer than the last couple videos have. I'm not using a timer this time, since this is pretty much what I'm planning to make the last part save for assembly. I have to make assembly a different part because I gotta wait for the paint to dry. So that won't be for a day or two. Of course, these will probably go very smoothly for you. But yeah, for me it's going to be a day of waiting for these pieces to dry off. Which is okay. There are other things I have to do. Lots of projects. So this one has come along so nicely. I'm so glad I could share doing this with you guys. And I'm sure that there are people who don't really want to see me paint, but you know, for those who do, you know, thank you. I'm very happy I get to share it with you guys, because you know, it's fun to do. And you guys ever get an extra finger and you want to try to paint it, you got an idea you want to try, go for it. I mean, customizing can be a little pricey, but it's not an overly expensive hobby, especially if you just use like what you can get easily. And I mean, you could do Nightbeat easy enough, like that Minerva custom I did not too long ago. Nightbeat's on clearance at Big Bad Toy Store, so you could actually get him for about $8. You'll spend about $30 on the upgrade parts, and probably another $10 on paint. Okay, yeah, it's going to be pricey, I'm sorry, but it'll be worth it. And not only will it provide lots of fun to do when you're doing the work, when it's done, you can actually take some pride in that figure. Because just because you use Minerva parts and Nightbeat doesn't mean you have to make it in Minerva. You can make it your own character. I mean, a lot of customizers will do characters that are well known because they want that particular character in their collection. But you don't have to do pre-established characters. You can actually do your own. You can actually make up your own characters and do them. Like one of my first ones for this channel, Nightstorm. That's one of my own characters, one of my own designs. And that was like a body and, well, that was the Starscream body and Slipstream head. But to my point, I didn't make her into Slipstream. I made her someone entirely different. And I am very proud of that. There we go. Okay, and the pink got a little bit further in than I wanted it to, but it's not a big deal because stay because I'm going to be going over that in the white anyway. So yeah, it's not like it's going to be a dire mess if I leave it with a little pink in there, because it's going to be covered up in a moment anyway. Technically, I probably should let it dry a little bit before I try to do the white, but I'm just trying to try to one-shot this whole thing. So speaking of that white, let's bring it out and get that little bit in. So yeah, that's going to be good. I gotta tell you, it's really hard to paint and talk at the same time. I can't begin to tell you how difficult it can be sometimes, because you focus in so much on painting the toy that you forget that you got the camera going. Just stuck in your little happy place, you know? But it is nice to get involved, to actually paint these things, and to take some joy and pride in it. Because if you don't take pride in your work, no matter if it's for fun or for professional or any of that, you're not going to get any quality. And pride in your work is required to give if you want to get quality work done. And I do take a lot of pride in my work. Whether it's making videos, I am proud of every one I did. Whether it's actually painting a figure, painting a painting, doing an artwork, or just doing your 9-to-5 job. You gotta take pride in it, or why are you doing it? And there we go, we have the wheel done. Just in case I find myself needing to cut this in half because it's somehow taken 15 minutes to do that wheel and I want to do the head separate, do like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, because I'm going to try to do this in one video, but if I need to have two, this is where it's going to cut in half. So you'll know. You'll see that little bar at the bottom. It'll probably be halfway full right now if that's going to do it all the way or near the end. But, yep, here we go for the coup de grace, the head. Or stay tuned for the coup de grace, the head. Either way. And once again, this is Grimmy Dragon working on tie. Again, covering my butt in case I have to actually make this 2 videos. Excuse me a sec, guys. I'm sorry about that. But now we're working on this little head. And yeah, this is going to be fun. So, since I've taken the internal part out, like where the ball joint and everything is, it's kind of, this is going to be a little tricky. Ooh, especially if I drop it on the floor and lose it. Okay, come on. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a complete klutz. That will cut here and be right back.